Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back. Today, more Laxius Force. As soon as I figure out, as soon as I load up, I'll know where I was in the game. I was in the, okay. That to be fair, does not give me any idea of where I was. Crystal found, right. So if I remember correctly, we were on our way back to Roseanne now, after we got the points from the Guild of the Wanderer. That is what my top-notch, super-duper memory is telling me. We got the Nahanaha needle, which is awesome. Gotta love the Nahanaha needle. You don't really have to love it. It's a horrible thing to farm for, but you know, we love self-torture, I suppose. Anyways, we're gonna continue down back. We already cleared the Temple of the Dark Sun. So honestly, I feel like we're slowly running out of things to do in Mazul. Only slowly though. Quickly would imply that we're done. We're not. We're gonna head over to the Witch Coven. We're gonna talk to Roseanne. We're gonna give the Crystal of Terex to her. And she's going to give us 4 new quests. Now, first of all, she's gonna give us one thing. Now, I always take this. It doesn't really matter, though. Like, it literally does not matter. It's not that great either way. You do need to buy that Amulet of Truth, to be fair, and then artifact making. She can do a lot for you, but you know, it's not really all that impressive what she can do. So I generally just ignore it. But she can make some decent stuff. Most importantly, she can make a life potion out of any, she can make a life potion out of any toad bloods you might have left. So these toad bloods right here, 36 of these, and then the energy herbs right here, she can turn those into... I think she can sell you something if you have enough gold, but that's fine. We'll do that in a second. Now the quest she gave us, the Power of Soiled Blood, is technically speaking a incredibly easy quest. The only thing you need to do for it is no, not that one. The house next doors, I believe. Nope, the house. I think the weapon shop. Yes. So you go to the weapon shop, capture the cat here. Well, capture. I say capture. I do mean kill. You are being very mean to the cats. Don't get your hopes up. Venture up here into the glade, and you'll encounter the frog that you need. So that's gonna be our pure frog blood. I'm not sure if the Nahanaha needle can actually can deal damage onto millibuffs, but it doesn't matter. So okay. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna go ahead and... I did not mean to rest because that's going to be pointless. We only want the rations. And then I believe there should be one more thing somewhere. I think it might be in the house where Random's parents live. No. I'm pretty sure it's here somewhere. The sheep is not, in fact, one of the animals you need to get. Nothing up here. There's no pure-blooded rat. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so this is very sad, but sadly we have to kill the dog. Awful. Indenera truly is awful. And then for the last one, you need to venture all the way back to the left, all the way back to the ice crawler, all the way back to the west, and then you need to come all the way back. I'm betting Indy really had a field day with the way he made this quest. Because you need to venture all the way back to the ice crawler. Not kidding. Wish I was kidding. All the way back to the ice crawler, and then... Once we're back here, we're gonna go all the way back to the ice crawler, to down the warehouse, back to the right, up, yay. Don't you love the fact that we're doing this again and again and again? I don't know why I always take the left path, because I think technically speaking the right path, I mean. Because I think technically speaking the other path is just as viable. Anyways, you can make the life potions, but you can also just buy them, which is why I'm not personally too miffed about them. Also, there is an area here that I had not yet explored. So I suppose there's that. Now, this place isn't too special. The only thing you'll find in this place, apart from the zombies, a skull head, and all that stuff. The only thing you'll really find here is a fairy that will tell you to guess how many tombstones there are in this place. Now, I've tried this before, and I've tried counting them before, and either the number does not actually match, and Indy just miscounted, or I suck at counting. I would like to stress that both these options are completely possible. But the crux of the matter is I've never managed to complete this quest by actually counting them out. Now, I think it's 82 that you're supposed to guess. It is not. Right, so the issue is normally you only get one shot at this, right? And this will display a random thing. Okay, so it was 81. Alright, it was 81. Sure. So that's it. It's 81. If you ever want to complete this quest for yourself, now you know it's 81. The weapon she gives you can be equipped by... presumably someone. It's a shield, at least. I think it is. The snow charm. Protect from burn and aura broken, which, you know, is... whatever. It's not amazing, it's not awful, so... you know, think of that what you will. But that's the reward you get from being here. I don't think there's a particularly large amount of things left here. You can fix this robot, I'm pretty sure. That's going to be a quest for for Sandy. And then Thing is going to cure our fatigue. And he's going to give us 400 gold. Anyways, that's going to complete... where is it? This quest right here. So that's quest 40, 64, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 is the quest that we still have with the chest, yes. Okay, so that's good. 5, 5B, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the quests we have left 80, 81, 82. So, believe it or not, but that is actually every quest. It's been a while. We've certainly done a lot of things in Mitsul. We've completed a lot of quests, but here we are. And so if you want the coffee pots and you want to sort of max out the amount of gold that you can get later on, you can get that, and you can go all the way up here to fetch this chest, which will have 1 healing potion. Yes! Yes! Awesome! 1 healing potion. Anyways, head back to the left, and then, I believe it's not, no, it's not, is it? It's not, is it here? I think so. You head down and then all the way to the left. No, it's not here. This is the coffee pot. Yeah, I was right. I was right that I was wrong. I suppose that's worth what you want it to be. Anyways, so that's where you find Roseanne the first time. Right. What you want to do is you want to head up. You want to circle around. You want to kill this guy real quick. You want to head up and then you want to head down. And then from here you want to head down more. And then you want to head all the way down. And you're going to see why I call this ridiculous. Say hello to the most ridiculous part of this game ever. This is the best place to farm in the entire game, if you ask me. Because each of these things will give you decent to good XP. There's just one issue. You know, there's a lot of them. Now, if you equip the Legendra necklace, you will take a turn, and random should, and I do say should, deal decent enough damage that he will usually one-shot these guys. At this point. So you should be fine, as long as you have a decent enough random with the helmet equipped. He will one-tap most of these, and then usually your other characters will survive a hit. Maybe not 2 hits, but they will survive a hit. Now, I'm not entirely sure what skill you could use to, like, guarantee these kills here with the other characters. I also really don't care. I know Wendala can use her death skills to guarantee the kills. Also, sadly, these guys don't really drop damage gold. Otherwise, this might be an even better place to be, but with the amount of gold that they drop, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, what you're here for is the squirrel blood. Because that's going to be the last blood that we needed. So just to verify, even if you kill them all, nothing really happens, nor does the last one turn super mega into super mega aggro, Megiddo, whatever. If you kill them all, nothing really happens. You just killed them all. Congrats. Probably just eradicated another species of monster. Just kidding. If you go back there, they just straight up respawn. So don't get your hopes up on that front. Okay, so back into the crawler inn, and we're gonna go back. I wish I was kidding. We're going to go back, and we're going to go all the way back to Roseanne. Back to Roseanne we go, and once we're here, we're going to ask her if she can teach us the power of soiled blood by giving her one of each item. And then we can now officially buy zombie tears. So what these zombie tears are is these zombie tears will allow us to these zombie tears will allow us to what am I trying to say? Alright, so you can buy the Hatred Whip from her, and then other than that, you can also buy... Oh my god, can I stop? Okay. You can also buy these zombie tears. Now, buy 99 of them. Just keep in mind, these are the only 99 that you're gonna get throughout the game. So, if you don't use them now, totally fine. But keep in mind, you will never be able to buy... Well, I mean, technically speaking, I guess you can buy them in Laxius Force 3 as well. But in Laxius Force 2, you will not be allowed or able to buy more zombie tears. So this is the only moment you can in these games. Anyways, we're going to go ahead, give random a zombie tier, so that he is now super ultra duper random, obviously. With chaotics, random becomes really good, like this. Alright, so let's take a look at our quest log. if we start from our last quest, avenging Thomas, well, avenging Leona by killing Thomas, we'll find Jacob's quest, the Sword of Ages, the Millipuff quest, supporting the Shop of Solwyn, which is 44B, very easy to miss, 45, 6, 7, 8 at the Elves of War, curing the Pick of Fortune, lighting the fires, destroying the boulders, and in between we have Who Killed Sarah's Parents. 53, we drank more than Norman, we fixed a robot, we repaired Wizlane's computer, we convinced Sandy to help, we got rid of the renegade elves, we killed all the Millipuffs, we donated 1,000 gold, we brought the package, we cancelled the robot, we found the ice crawler. 62? Is reaching Adretana, right? 63, 64, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. And then, yes, all done. 64 is the chest, and that's that. So we have now officially completed every single quest in Laxius Force 1, Chapter 2. Chapter 3, I mean. Which means there's only one thing left to do, namely go back, continue to the Ice Crawler, go into Chapter 4, and complete every quest there. And that is where we actually run into a small minor issue. See, in every official version of Laxius Force, Chapter 4 is where you actually run into the very first quest that isn't just not finishable in Laxius Force 1, but it is straight up unfinishable in Laxius Force altogether. So this quest is not doable in any Laxius Force game, because it is just impossible. It's a troll quest from Indy, together with Sergeant's Teacup, Sarah's Parents, and the Secret Gift. These are the only quests that you cannot complete whatsoever in any of the games. I wonder, actually. Yeah. Anyways. These quests are not completable whatsoever in any Laxius Force game. So, there's that, right? The question is, do you play the official version or do you play the one of the optimized versions where every quest is completable? Currently we're playing on the official version of the game, meaning no edits, no alterations, no buffs, no nothing. Everything is official, everything is the version that you'd get if you buy the game. So we will have to accept the Nuna quest, impossible to finish right now. So we're going to save the game all the way over in slot 1, because we are fine. Oh wait, no, we're not continuing yet. How could I forget? There is this lovely, lovely piece of action first. So once you cross the bridge, you're gonna notice that there's a Kiko, or whatever the name is, standing on the other side of the bridge. Now he's gonna jump to his death, which is fine, except the second one is going to be a lot less nice, and he's going to drag us along with him. So we fall down here. Now, for our main party, that isn't really an issue. This place is not particularly hard. Like I said, for our main party, this isn't actually particularly hard, nor is there anything, like, especially hidden here, I believe. For the main team, again, I'm saying it again, you can venture down here. I believe these basilisks are mildly annoying because they can actually stone a character, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. It just makes them useless until they die, I believe. And I'm trying to think, like, is there even a single item here? I don't know. I don't think so. There's a chest, obviously. But beyond that, I don't think there's actually any secret loot or anything here. So the lava ring, okay, great. We found the lava ring, awesome. But beyond that, I don't think there's anything here for anyone. So, okay. Then we continue on. Actually, it would appear that in Laxius Force 1, you actually get XP when you're stoned, which means it's even less worrisome of a state than I thought it was. There's nothing up the staircase, just so you know. The question is, do I have anything that cures this? I don't. So... Oh no, it's because she's equipped with the seed pendant. Alright, so that she did finally recover from it. So I still believe there is nothing special here for our cast to find, especially not for this cast. So we're just going to continue. The surprise doesn't really matter because random can be surprised while he's zombified. A lovely part of being zombified, obviously. He can, however, be maddened, which definitely is an issue on its own. Luckily, Random himself is actually immune to the sword. One of the many reasons to use the Nahanaha needle. And Lichea wears off after battle anyways, so... Alright, so you'll notice with these guys we actually spawn a little bit deeper in. Anyways, that's gonna be quest over... no, it's not gonna be quest 62 yet. Anyways, over here with these guys we actually spawn a bit deeper in. Now... One of these two paths actually leads somewhere, and I don't know which of the two it is. It also doesn't really matter. The point is, we want to use telekinesis with Marion to pull this thing towards us. So that we can open this box. I believe this is actually the wrong path. So we're gonna head back up. I'm not sure. It's either the right path or the wrong path. Duh. Nice little glitch right there. And then some ivory bones there. And now, this is why I actually like exploring this place. You're gonna find some magma mushrooms here. Are magma mushrooms super good, super important? I mean, no. Honestly, I wouldn't even know what they do. I mean, they heal you a tiny little bit, like small amounts. It's not a particularly impressive amount to begin with. So, you know, but they do heal you. And then over here you'll notice there's also not really that much specials. Sandy having the laser gun is obviously pretty good. But unlike the other party, we actually have enchantments to just get rid of the stone in this team. So we don't even have to worry about that too much. And then once we go here, we'll actually be roughly in the same spot as where Random was. Although with more loot for some reason. I'm actually not sure which group is canonically the one that comes first. And Brucian is going to find something in the cave, which obviously you would not find with Random. It's a nice little, you know, re-explore the place and you'll find new stuff. Anyways, do the same thing here. I think head down. But I don't think there's anything new, even for Brucian to find. Nope, doesn't seem that way. Anyways, Coca kind of just deals with this place on his own, so it doesn't really matter too much. For those that did not believe me that there's nothing here, there you go. And yeah, we're just gonna venture up. Same deal as before. You can definitely kill these guys, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna get ambushed here again, but with Coca Coca it's a lot easier. There we go, the triple ambush. We're just gonna use Predator move and Airquake. And then aim yourself at that. Use telekinesis to pull the chest towards us. Actually, a neat thing, since the game knows that Marion will be second in the party, it puts the chest there. If you move from the top down again, though, that doesn't work anymore. Like, it's in the wrong space. So, you know. Alright, so random is first. It is canonically confirmed that random is the one that is supposed to be first. Yay, quest 62 was get out of the chasm. So now that we've done that, we have officially completed every single quest. So actually something that I liked was that if you check that chest, it turns out that he says, hey look, Sarah will actually point out, hey look, it's a Reeker bulb. And then it turns out that it's not. The first time I read that, it did give me a heart attack, thinking like, you have got to be kidding me. You cannot be serious that there is another Reeker bulb. Alright, so we found the only relevant thing here, namely the Chrome War Helmet. Now, if you look carefully there, you'll see that there's another chest. Marion is not actually capable of pulling that chest up. You cannot open that chest until pretty deep into Laxius Force 2. Well, pretty deep. It depends on what you call deep, I suppose. And now Lewis is rejoining us, and for some reason that forces Sarah and Wendala into the party as well. And I'm gonna keep Wendala, I'm gonna keep Sandy. And I'll say, welcome to... Boy oh boy. Over here we have Nuna. Nuna is the character that's going to ask us if we feel like racing her. But if you fail, you know, you fail. Now, I wouldn't recommend hanging around here too much, because it can, technically speaking, kill a quest later on, so whatever. And when you attack these guys, you're gonna get ambushed by... the literal weakest ambushers in the world. Now, I have my theory that that encounter is actually staged for various reasons. Now, anyways, here's the mercantile shop. First of all, buy the 2 growth mushrooms, very important. And you can actually stock up on life potions here if you want to. Now, if you leave this guy's thing often enough, I think he'll give you more options. There we go. He will give you a mantra tier the first time. And then he will sell you 10 growth mushrooms a couple times later. Now, if you have the luck ring equipped, he will actually show you that offer a lot quicker than otherwise. So I suppose that's good to know. And then over here is another growth mushroom. So we'll be heading up into this map, and as you might have seen, the gig here is that we're collecting these growth mushrooms a little bit early. There is no particular reason why, it just saves us some time later on. Then if you talk to that guy, he will teach you a skill if you were a high enough rank in the Fighters Guild. I believe he teaches Death Strike, which is an exhaustion skill. Is it a decent skill? Yes. Is it necessary? I mean, it's just another exhaustion skill, you know? There's a fair amount of them, and this one's just about as good as all the others. There's nothing too special about it. Anyways, these are Adretana mushrooms, so you can collect those. And then if you venture up here, you'll be in the House of Vision. So I actually just realized that these aren't growth mushrooms. These are Adretana mushrooms. Not the same. Is it worth collecting? No, not really. But here we are. Anyways, go back to the bottom to leave this place. And I believe... yeah, we'll need to do something here anyways. So go back down here and then head over to the east. Past the shop. You'll run into this part where there will be 3 anacondas, but that doesn't matter. We're just going to quickly kill them, venture up. This guy's going to kill 1 Hydra, going to pretend that that's anything special. And this is actually Rafina, who we killed, saved, I mean, when we bullied her in... when we bullied her in the cannibal village, we actually saved her life. Anyways, this is where the growth mushrooms are. Now, I don't think telekinesis on that one is going to work. Nope. I figure it was worth a shot. Maybe if Sarah is in the party, but I doubt it. Yeah. Anyways, there's going to be a chest here, and we're going to get ambushed. And the chest is going to be empty. And then in here is going to be a shark slaughterer. Very scary enemy until you realize that he's completely weak to Lichea and Venom, so you can just, you know, get him to kill himself. Anyways, going back, you might have noticed we have a decent amount of growth mushrooms by now. We have 14, I believe. There is more, I think. There is more, I'm pretty sure, but the general vibe is you don't really need them, because as long as Sarah has decent enough stats, you don't actually need to use them. Well, you need to use some of them, but you don't need to use all of them, is what I mean. Anyways, just wash your way through the many, many anacondas that are sitting here. Now, with zombification, Random can actually still use all of these skills, he just can't use any magic. Which is admittedly pretty different from when he's inflicted with chaos. Anyways, this guy's going to tell us that the first trip is free because we saved him, which, you know, honestly, fair enough. Because I did save him. Anyways, we'll find this guy here. We've met him at every single shop so far, every single town so far. So this is where he is in Adretana. Now, if we venture up, there's 2 things. One, we're going to see that there is nothing here. Keep that in mind for later. And 2, we can actually venture up from here. That is a nice list of every status that that bow can do. And then once we've made it here, you'll see that we can actually go ahead and head into Adretana. Now, you'll get a quest complete here, which is a little bit weird. It's this one, Alicia Escorted. Now, Alicia Brought Back and Alicia Escorted are the same quest, but due to a bug, you'll always get it this way. Anyways, we're going to mention that we're random, they're going to let us in, and now if you walk here, you'll notice nothing happens. However, if we put Asgbar in the party, the game's actually going to mention that his shoulders are showing. Which, you know, it's cool. Anyways, we're gonna get this really long cutscene. On normal speed, this cutscene is actually mind-bogglingly slow, if you ask me. It takes so ridiculously long. Chapter 4, Adretana. Anyways, in the throne room, we're actually going to talk to Zullian. Zullian is going to tell us a lot of things, and Nuna, to the left here, is going to comment on the fact that we actually lost the race. Which, like I said, there is no way to actually beat Nuna, so that doesn't matter. She's always going to lose. You're always going to lose to her. Luckily, we actually start the party sequence before Nuna can talk to us. Now, a question I see relatively often is whether or not this quest, this is the only time that you can do this quest. What am I saying, though, dude? I got the question a couple times whether or not there's anything here that you can do while the party is on. I feel the answer is no, because you cannot trigger the mirror quest here, because, well, you just can't. And I don't think there's anything else. You can't venture into Julian's room, so I really don't see anything else you can do here. Now, talking to Marion is actually the trigger to get Sarah to leave, which is how you manage to leave this place. And now, we actually talked to Nuna. She's going to comment that she won, which, in all fairness, she did do. Talking to Waltz here is actually going to give you an explanation on why enemies are so hostile towards you. So Waltz will actually be telling you that because of the aura of the true demon that we killed in Laxius Power 3, a lot of enemies sense that aura and want to kill you in return. Which, you know, is actually pretty cool. It is a reason why it happens. Anyways, she's gonna give us some gold. We're gonna kill these rats. We're gonna talk to her, and that is where we're going to leave it off for today. A little bit short of an episode, but it's fine. 40 minutes is plenty of time. And this feels like a nice cutoff point, really the start of Chapter 4. So thank you guys for watching. As always, hope to see you next time.